Hello everyone, my name is Botanist Cool. Today we are painting another mushroom druid. If you guys are enjoying these mini painting videos, make sure to like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Let's get right on into it. Now this is going to be a YouTube exclusive video. This was not streamed over on Twitch, and even the VOD or the longer variation will only be YouTube exclusive. Primarily because I do want to start doing more content on YouTube, and you guys here on YouTube seem to really enjoy the mini painting content, so I want to give you guys more of what you enjoy. So if you like it, like, subscribe, tell me down in the comments below if you enjoy it, and I want to get you guys more for sure. I'm even considering streaming on YouTube and then doing a shortened variation of a video like this, like a week later on that stream. If you guys like that idea, again, tell me in the comments down below. I want to hear your opinions, because if I don't hear your opinions, I don't know what to put out. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get right on back into this. So, the mushroom I did today was based off the Hylian mushroom. I did all the other ones, the sky shroom, the rush shroom, I believe, and the iron shroom in the past before. They were some of my first ones. And I'm going to tell you this real quick. I am not extremely happy with it, because the paint I used, and maybe it's the actual like mini itself, the paint in the mini looked very pasty, especially the bone paint. So I use here are the colors I use real quick just so you know what I'm referencing. I use Cambrian Crimson, I use Rust Monster, Fire Nude Orange, I use Skeleton Bone, I used a little bit of Silver Dragon, I used a little bit of Uniform Gray, I used a little bit of Dirt Spatter, and I used a little bit of Matte White and Matte Black. So these are all from the Army Painter and the Army Painter D&D collab. Good stuff there. And when I was using the bone paint, and I realized it's because of my other mini that reuses the bone paint for like its skin and stock. It looked very pasty, clumpy, clay, etc. I'm not sure if that's my fault or if that's the paint's fault. I'm not 100% sure, because I don't have that skill to be aware of it. Like, I know the blue paint and the yellow paint for the Sky Dragon and the Rush Shroom, I believe it was, or the Sky Dragon, the Sky Shroom and the Rush Shroom were very smooth comparative, and I was very happy with that. But the things I did do right would include the top of the actual mushroom, the mushroom cap itself. I really enjoyed that because I did a lot of layering with it when it came to like making that orange look a little bit more yellow, then putting a little bit of red, making that red look a little less drastic by layering a little bit with orange, a little bit more yellow, and then solidifying those colors as well. And I was very happy with how that went. It was a very slow process. I had to wait for it to dry for 5-10 minutes and then get back to it, etc. It was really easy, but it was also really, it was really good. The mini itself, for some reason, these minis, the mushroom minis in general, just do not hold paint very well. And again, I do not know why. I took a look at what the Monsters of Solen's minis are made out of, and the box didn't say anything, so I'm going to have to take a look at the actual Amazon record. But I don't know. I just realized that it was harder to paint this mini than it was to paint any of the other WizKids minis, and I'm wondering if it's because of material or if it's just because it's smaller and I'm not good at detail work, which is 100% a factor, right? Like, take into account the Eagle Dragon weapon mini I was doing. A lot of that detail work I had to go over a few times, but at the same time it looks a lot smoother, and I think I actually compare it later to the Kraken. It looks a lot smoother than the actual face and the sides of this mushroom look. So like, I'm not sure what happened here. I'm not sure. I'm not proud of it. I'm proud of some parts of it. Like the shading I did on the cape a little bit later on was fine. Because I didn't use any wash. I just literally put like a little bit of a lighter red on there with basically used red, the Cambrian Crimson and the matte white a little bit just to make a newer lighter red to do the highlights of the actual cape when it's coming out. I highlighted a little bit of the yellow on there, or rather the Fire Nude Orange, which is yellow, let's be real. And I also realized I actually made it either Ronald McDonald or Saitama. Either way, it's a nice addition to the concept of doing all these little mushroom men. So the concept is nice, the addition is nice. The texture bothers me a lot, and I need to work on the texture of the actual mini as well. The texture doesn't bother me on any of the other minis I've painted. just the ones from the Monsters of Land book. So I'm wondering, oh, and Dola. My Dola mini, the texture bothers me a little bit too. So I'm wondering if it's because I either primed it incorrectly, because I primed all those minis myself. I may have primed it incorrectly or not well enough, and that could have led to a big texture issue, which means I need to reevaluate how I prime my things. Maybe I gotta do a double coat, or maybe I gotta do a lot thinner, because I might have primed these a little too thickly by accident. I kept them out too long. I was supposed to give them a lighter prime, a lot like a smaller layer. Or maybe it's just because I didn't water down my paints enough, but then again, the paints kept running off of the actual mini. Like, tomorrow, I show it in the longer version, like, I do one red swipe, and then there's like a dozen holes in there, because it's just going elsewhere, even though it's just not been watered down whatsoever. It's just the paint raw as it comes out of the tube. So, I'm honestly not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I think I gotta do better at... I'm gonna try priming better. I'm gonna try to make sure that my priming is a little thinner and a little more direct and intentional with how I prime things, and I think that's gonna be a better suit for it and a better way to go forward. And that's gonna be a good first step at the bare minimum, so I can see what the issue is. Start with the primer, then go on to the paints. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. You should be seeing like the actual minis up close nowadays, or now in the video. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure to like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Tell me down in the comments below if you'd rather have streams on YouTube and then a video later on, or if you'd rather have a long and short video released on the same day. I'd be extremely grateful. Thanks for joining on in today. I hope you had a good one. Stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. I'll see you for the next one. Bye, everyone.